Who you think will win that fight?
It's a tough fight.
Very tough.
It's a tough fight. I mean, two elite fighters. Man, that's tough. I think it's a great fight. Both of them are very difficult fighters to fight.
No, that's true.
You know, because in this fight, obviously, you know, I've just learned what the scorecards were. Sean was only down about, he was 86-85 on two of the cards, right? So, you know, I thought it was a close fight anyway.
But you know what? It was almost the same as Spence.
Size don't mean nothing. You know, Spence here, he'll be looking, he'll get a lot of more than 6 pounds. You know, Spence is a tremendous fighter, but he's just not on Crawford's level yet.
Respectfully, I disagree with that. Well, both fighters have the capability of ending it in the first round. Let's be clear about that. Does it go the distance? I expect it to. Would I be surprised if it doesn't? No. I fancy Terence Crawford in the fight by the slimmest of margins.
Honestly, I don't really think Terence Crawford wants to deal with that. Yo, man, that pressure, you got a guy that's constantly putting pressure on you. So, motherfucker, look at what Hagler did to Hearns. That pressure, man. That pressure, and Tommy Hearns is a puncher. High intensity level. He don't have the best defense in the world, but I think he have enough to get him by. Man, if Terence Crawford can come into the fight and neutralize Errol's body attack, I'm shutting up. I ain't got nothing to say. But I don't see it that way. I just see Errol breaking Terence down by 10, 11, 12, somewhere around there, get him out of there. Once Errol sit on his shot and rip, it's a wrap. That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering what's going to happen with Terence. And then at the end of the day, again, Terence is the biggest man. Errol's the bigger man. Errol the bigger man. So, you know. But, yeah, I got to go with Spence.
I'm pretty sure you know how I feel about that. Ain't nobody else gonna say that, but I'ma say it. The way he approached that shit, he don't see none of them guys. He don't care nothing about none of them guys. He got that real dog in him. That's why I say he remind me of me. You feel me? And I just think the man can do so much in the ring. I see what Charlo can do. I see what what's the other guy? Spence can do. I see what Spence can do. But Spence hasn't shown me that he can make a lot of adjustments. When I look at Spence's style, I see the same thing, aggressive, boxer. But I ain't never seen him boxing going back. I ain't never seen him use his counter-punching ability. I ain't never seen him block, make a motherfucker miss, and make a motherfucker pay. It's levels to this. But these guys, I mean, you know, when you're looking at it through my eye, this is a different type of understanding of the game. I'm just telling you, I believe Crawford has ability to do more things in the ring.
You hurt.
I've seen him do more things in the ring.
I'm coming to finish it.
I've seen him fight ambidextrous. I've seen him knock motherfuckers out with both hands. I've seen him fight. I've seen him box. I've seen him counterpunch. I've seen him do a lot of things in the ring. When I see Errol Spence fights,
You're visualizing what you're gonna do.
I don't see a lot of that. I see a lot of the same thing.
If this happens,
the same approach, the way he knocked my boy out in England. Same thing, aggressive, body proper, same way he fighting, bro. And when you fight a guy like Bud Crawford, you're gonna have to have a lot of different things to your game. That's all I feel. That's how I feel. That's my take.
Blessings to him. You know, God handpicked that man. You know, for him to come out and have a bad accident like that and still can laugh and talk to his family is a blessing, man.
High rate of speed when he lost control crash makes it look unsurvivable.
God watching over him, man. He's handpicked.
I am hereby proclaiming Saturday, April 16th, 2022 as Errol the Truth Spence Jr. Day in the city of Dallas. And I want to present to you this official proclamation declaring the 16th as Errol the Truth Spence Jr. Day. And I want you to know this week and on Saturday that your mayor is going to be in your corner, and this entire city, the greatest city in the world, is also going to be in your corner when you take the ring. So go out there and do what you always do, and that is be the best yet again.
Man, we're cooking that dude. Earl is cooking that dude. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't giving no strategy away. He getting cooked.
I do think that Spence being the natural welterweight combined with being excellent in what he does, which one of the things he does very well is not just the pressure, but it's an insane body attack. It's an insane body attack, which, if executed correctly in any fight, takes away your best attributes, because the body attack debilitates you. And then no matter what you do well, which is fighting backwards or forwards, fighting lefty or righty, all those things you do so well, when you've been attacked to the body so well, it will break you. And I just can't get out of my mind that Crawford, no matter how much success he's had, is still a natural lightweight. He's still started out at lightweight. So a body attack from such a powerful natural welterweight like Spence will eventually get to you and break you down. So while there's terrific wrinkles to Crawford, I just angle towards that side, because I just feel that what Spence does is going to be very difficult for a natural lightweight, despite all the success he's had at welterweight, to be able to have to overcome. There's a lot of deceptions and a lot of layers to the style of Terence Crawford, but still, Errol Spence, while he may not be as creative, is also not just your typical all-out pressure guy. There's a technique to him, and there's a game plan to him too. The range of this fight is very important, because Spence, when he's in close range, is going to your body and he's absolutely debilitating you. Can Crawford maintain a certain range, no matter what stance he's out of, and no matter how much deception he's using? Can he get the respect of Spence to where Spence has to second guess himself coming so close? Because Spence is not just going to walk in the front door. You know, he has a good jab, and he knows how to, from the southpaw stance, he knows how to enter the punch zone. He's not just one of these pressure guys that just tries to enter the punch zone for free so you can outbox him. He's not a Camboso, so to speak. He's going to have his own intelligence behind his pressure. It's a very, very intriguing fight.
All the information was given ahead of time.
He's giving it his best shot, giving Danny instructions.
And of course, Ugas known for that high guard.
Boy, that feel like this.
I think that Bud got to be aware that Errol won a slugfest, so he want to throw a bunch of punches. He want to have an ugly fight. And Errol probably got to be aware of Terrence's speed. I feel like he don't realize that Terrence is a lot faster than he looks on the outside than when he get inside.
What it has to happen, because both guys have something to prove. You understand me? We want to know, and we ain't seen this since Tamara Hearn and Shaqway Leonard.
Crawford, Errol Spence. How do you see that playing out?
That's a good one. I mean, I look at that fight. Really, to me, it's up in the air, because I look at I try to look at what they both do well. I feel like, Terence might be a better counter puncher. He probably fights a little better at the mid range. Errol Spence is great on the inside. They great fighter at the mid range too. But I feel like Terence is a better counter puncher. So I think if the fight plays out and Earl is victorious, it'll be because of the work he did on the inside when he gets close to Terence. I think Earl is the more natural welterweight, but Bud is very strong. Bud is like physically strong. Maybe who's the stronger puncher? We'll have to see when they fight. But as for physical strength, I think Bud's physical strength is underrated. I watched a video of him going into a gym. He deadlifted 405 just off the humble. He walked in, still he wearing jeans and some Jordan 13s, and he did no warm up, just boom, deadlifted that. That's something that you have to be mindful of. I know it's boxing. We talk about punching, but remember, punching is a jump in. You would just watch Bud just push him off. I'm like he was a little boy for real. I mean, no disrespect to Sean, but the way we see Sean fight, he's always coming forward, making everybody uncomfortable. Bud didn't seem to be too fazed by that. He just pushed him off. I'm like, really, that fight, it just made it look like, Bud was kind of made it look like the way he just went out in that, was that the 9th or 10th round and just put Sean down twice. It's like he just was trying to get some rounds. Like, it didn't even look like it made it look like he wasn't trying in the beginning. It just made it look like, all right, I'm gonna let him do his thing. Then when they told him he was losing, he said, "All right, hold up, y'all gotta stop playing." He put him down twice. He put him down twice in 2 rounds within about 30 seconds of each other. It kind of just made it look like, yeah, I was letting you do this. I don't have to let you do this. So I mean, I think Bud's punching power and physical strength is going to be a little underrated. Just because we see him coming up from 135, or he started his career like 135 and being at 147 now. Like the power has done a good job of coming with him. You know, Errol's the truth. Earl's really the truth. You know what I mean? The adjustment he made against Ugas, he just picked up the pressure. You know, Ugas was another good counter puncher. I feel like Errol decided that if I keep throwing 1 or 2 punches at a time, he can pick which one he want to counter. Let me just pick up the pace. You know what I'm saying? Let me just pick up the punch output. And now he's throwing 6 and 7 punches at a time. And Ugas wasn't able to pick which shot he wanted to counter, which in turn made him have to absorb more shots. Got his orbital bone busted. You know, where I give credit to Errol is no matter how bad he hurts a fighter, he sticks with the shots that are landing. He sticks with all the shots that he practiced on the bag every time. The quality hooks and uppercuts and things like that. You can see him putting his body into the shots. He's not winging extra wide. Everything's short and tight, just using his body. I mean, you know. So that fight to me is 50-50.
Spence ain't never seen nothing like Crawford. Crawford ain't never seen nothing like Spence.
That's a fight that the boxing world needs to see. Bro, that's a super fight.
He got superior timing, speed, and power. Nobody thought that Crawford was going to be able to stop Sean Porter. Nobody. Now, the daddy threw in the towel, all this stuff, whatever. You know what would have happened if he didn't throw in that towel? Sean Porter would still be asleep right now.
All the talk, all the other champions picking him, that's just fuel on the fire. Errol heard all that and he's getting mad.
Everybody know who I want next. I want Terence Crawford next. Strap season, y'all know what time it is, baby. Terence, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt.